Hey you guys! So as you can tell by the title, I'm kind of doing a chit-chatty, how I make my makeup stay type of video, especially in the very wet, dewy, damp winter of Newfoundland. One of my lovely subscribers slash good friends, AJ, commented on my vlog of, I'm talking about AJ, do you want to say hi? Say, hi AJ, we miss you and we love you and we can't wait to see you when you come home again, right? Is that a kiss for AJ? She just gave me a kiss for you, Age. So anyway, AJ asked me to talk about it because I was vlogging when we had a big butt blizzard here. Big butt blizzard, yeah, that'll work. When we got like 50 centimeters of snow, and I actually vlogged the whole after I shoveled and stuff, and I hardly had any makeup smudging on my face. So AJ was like, how did you do that? And I thought about it for a while and I was like, I don't really know, but yeah, the more I think about it, my routine kind of makes sense. So and that's why I'm doing this video, and now I've kind of added to my routine since the blizzard, and it's clearly working, so I'm going to share the whole thing with you guys. But I like to do a couple of things to make my makeup stay, and one of them is give my skin a nice bit of skincare in the morning and let it dry before I do my makeup. That's like my big thing. So right now my current routine is when I get up in the morning, I wash all the excess oil off my face from when I was sleeping. So I'm using my Clarisonic Mia 2 and the Purity Cleanser from Philosophy, and I just quickly do one cycle of this, wash my face, and just give my skin a nice cleaning. Then I grab my Clean and Clear Salicylic Acid and just use it as a spot treatment as I need it, as I always have some sort of breakout going on. Then I take my very heavy, careful, loving, amazing moisturizer, and this is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream, Intense Hydration for Dry, Parched Skin, safe for sensitive skin. So I like to put a generous amount of this all over my face. Don't forget your neck, that always helps. Just moisturize your neck as much as you can as well, it's important. It's connected to your head, so clearly it's important. And then I let that dry. I let it seep into my skin for about 10 or 15 minutes. So usually while I just apply that, I go make a cup of coffee. If I am having breakfast, I'll make breakfast. Usually I skip the whole breakfast thing unless I sleep in. But, so I skip breakfast most days, but I go make my big ass cup of coffee, and then I dawdle back to my bedroom and I do my eye makeup. So I'll do my primer and I'll do my entire eyeshadow look, eyeliner, and mascara. So that usually takes me about 7 to 10 minutes depending on what palette I'm using and what I'm doing. And if I don't feel like my skin's had enough time to dry, I'll get up then and I'll go straighten my hair. And then I'll come back and do my face makeup. So the trick is to let all of your skincare really dry. So then I go about putting on my face primer, my foundation, and my concealer. Or concealer, then foundation, whatever I do first. It really depends on the morning and how bad the bags are, not gonna lie. And then once I'm done putting all of the liquid type products on my face, I set it. I use the Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray. This is the oil control, oil-free stuff. This stuff is probably the biggest deal for me. I love it. It's the best thing on the planet. So once I spritz that all over my face, a very light dusting of it, not a lot, so I just do like 2 pumps right across my face. I let it dry. So it only takes about a minute, and while it's drying, I usually draw in my eyebrows. I fill them in. Then after that, I set everything with the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. That thing, I have not used another setting powder. I won't use translucent powder. I only use that powder because it's really good for oily skin. It keeps my oil at bay a lot longer, and it really does mattify, and it really keeps my makeup on, and it really makes sure it doesn't break apart. So that's really nice. And then I go ahead and do all of my powdered stuff, so bronzer, highlight, and blush. I do all of that, and then I take this bad boy one more time and set my face, and that's usually it. That's all I do, and I go about my day, and it works real well, and it stays on. I don't really notice a lot of oil coming through or my makeup breaking down on a regular day at all. But usually if I have somewhere to be at 5 o'clock, I'll just take my Blotterazzi by Beauty Blender out of my purse, which shout out to AJ, she made me buy those, and I'm really glad I did. And I just blot my face, and it works. I get my makeup to last then roughly till 8 or 9 o'clock at night. But in the really bad weather, like you guys saw in that vlog, that was extreme. Usually you don't stay outside with a full face of makeup on, where it's like sideways rain and hail and snow and shovel. That usually doesn't happen. But that was just luck, to be honest with you, AJ, because there was a lot of bad weather going on. But I'm usually not out in the really bad weather, but that's how I keep my makeup on. Bottom line, if I only had to pick one product out of all the things that really make my makeup stay, this has been a consistent thing for over 2 years in my life, and it really makes my makeup game work. And a lot of people say, you know, it's overrated to use a setting spray or whatever, but when you have very oily skin and you live in a very dewy, damp, constantly changing weathered climate, this baby is awesome. So I attribute my long-lasting makeup to my amazing Urban Decay setting spray. That's basically the bottom line, but that's how I do it. That's how I do my makeup and I make it last. I hope that was helpful. Do you guys have any tips or tricks to make your makeup stay all day? Like, leave them in the comments down below. Let's help everybody else out. And let us know down below if you are normal skin, oily skin, whatever, dry skin. Tell me, because your tricks might not work for other people, so it's important to know the skin type when you are giving advice on those things. But that's pretty much it for me. I think my only advice though for people with like dry skin, because mom's skin is more dry, when I put foundation on mom, I do the same thing and I put a heavy moisturizer on her face and I just let that seep into her skin. But always give yourself time in between makeup application. Like, take your time when you're putting your makeup on. Even if you might not have it, I always wake up an extra half hour early just to make sure I have the time I need to do my face, because it's important and I love doing makeup. And if you're gonna take the time to do your makeup, I think you have to make it last, and I think you have to put the time in to do it. So I wish you all the best of luck in your makeup lasting adventures. Again, tell me down below what you do. Give this video a thumbs up if you like these helpful little tricks, and if you have any suggestions for any other videos, do what AJ did. Leave a comment and tell me down below, and then subscribe to my channel to make sure you don't miss what you requested. So until next time, my lovelies, I will see you soon. Bye. I have to move you, child. Why do you insist on sitting on me when I film? Huh? Why does she insist on filming? When she wants to sit on me, that's what you're thinking, right? Say bye! Say hi to your friends on the interweb.